Well, good evening, everybody. I was being lazy today, decided to not make a video. Then I changed my mind. So here I am. Today's topic is going to be dinks, dinky winkies. Big dinky. I got a big dinky. You want to see it? Dinks. What is a dink? Sorry. I cracked myself up. A dink stands for dual income, no kids. Now, there's been all this flurry on YouTube Finance recently because the dinks are making fun of everybody else. That's right. There's all these viral clips going on TikTok, which is a waste of your freaking time, by the way. If you go on TikTok, you're a loser. They're making videos about how they make a bunch of money and they have no kids. And oh my God, look what I can do. I can take my doggos out and go to the park and they can shit everywhere and I can pick up their poop. Or whatever stupid crap they do, okay? And everybody's mad because they're like, you don't got any kids. And you don't got any kids. That's not realistic. And guess what? I'm one of those people. But there's two main lessons here. Okay, first we're gonna talk about how you should not be mad at social media, and then we're gonna talk about the degeneracy of being a dink. Okay, and how you should not listen to them as a avid viewer of finance. So first of all, you can't watch the news and get upset. Okay, the content that you create or that you consume, if it pisses you off, don't watch it. I used to watch politics all the time, and it was a bunch of nonsense propaganda. And I stopped watching it, okay? So if you're a parent out there and you got two screaming kids that are 1 and 2 and they're freaking rats, and they get up all night and they crap their pants. Don't know that from experience, right? If you got kids and you're struggling and you're tired, you're spending all your money, and then you see these degenerate dinks on the internet. Who cares? Just don't watch them, okay? They're going to lose in the end. Now, let's talk about the philosophy of dual income, no kids. Now, I've been very clear about my beliefs, at least on my Clown Pill channel, that I think the ultimate purpose of your life is very simple. It's to reproduce. That is why you're here on Earth. I don't want to hear how you're here to change the world and how there should be more to life than just reproducing. You're a freaking ape. Okay, I'm a big white ape, a handsome white ape. And the reason I am here is to reproduce. Okay, that is the ultimate goal of life. Now people are like, oh, that's not sophisticated. I'm a philosopher. Yeah, I'm so smart. I'm not going to have any kids. What other purpose is there to life? I mean, seriously, okay? When you die, what legacy are you really going to leave? Nothing. You think anybody's going to watch Strongman Personal Finance in 100 years? Really? Do you think anybody's even going to remember my name in 100 years? No. But they're going to remember you, right? Because you're a big deal. And even if you are remembered, part of being a biological organism is to reproduce. That's why you're here. Now, people are like, well, that's so simplistic and, that doesn't, give reason to live. And it's like, yeah, it does. Because if you want to have if you want to be degenerate, you could just knock up a bunch of women, I guess. But, if you want to actually raise your children, there's a lot of positive things that come from pursuing having children. First of all, you gotta have a good job that provides health insurance for your family, that provides stability for your family, you're providing a service for society, you're helping, providing whatever society needs you to do. It gets you to work. A lot of people, if you don't have kids, why even produce? If you're just going to be a single person, why even work hard to make a bunch of money? It doesn't really matter because you don't need it. Okay. And, it kind of gives you purpose because then you have grandkids one day, hopefully, if your kids will turn out to be dinks. And, that's kind of how I view life. Okay. I know I'm not as educated and intelligent as you smart people are out there. You're so sophisticated. I bet you buy large cap tech too, don't you? But getting to these dinks, okay? The fact that there's these dual income, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, husband, because we're so politically correct on this channel. Wife, zer and zir, whatever. The fact that these people are celebrating basically, failing at the very fundamental genetic requirements of existence, reproducing, so they can go on vacation. Oh, wow, that's such an accomplishment. Your life is so good that you can just go on vacation whenever you want. And, on the surface, that sounds really great, all right? But, as you get, into your 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s, I don't know what you're going to do. Okay, yeah, maybe you're going to travel then too, but I think at that point you might realize there's more to life than just going on vacation, okay? Because even going on vacation gets boring after a while, I can tell you that, okay? So watching these dinks, I just sit there and I say they're a fake representation of reality. People think they've hacked. Oh, they found the hack to life. Just don't have kids, bro. They're actually, it's fake. Most people have kids. So you should not listen to anything they say or, acknowledge anything they do as normal, because it's not typical, it's not normal, okay? Well, they're breaking the social norms. And the most jacked up thing about dinks is, some couples obviously can't have kids. I'm not making fun of you, okay? But the people that don't have kids and then they oh yes, I'm so intelligent, I'm so smart, I'm better than you, you're so dumb, look how great my life is. They're actually freeloaders. They're freeloading scum, because you know what's going to happen when they get old? They're going to stop working. Okay, they're grifters. They're really grifters. They're going to stop working, and they're going to start collecting Social Security. And who is going to pay their Social Security? Your kids and my kids. That's right. So these freaking grifters, they're just going to be sitting around dinking away, putting dinks in each other's butts. And when they retire, your kids are going to have to work extra hard to support a large older generation, many of whom who didn't have children, and your offspring pay the price for it. And your offspring are also going to have to support the health care of all those dinkies, right? So, I think about it and I'm like, obviously I'm painting a broad brush, but a lot of them, the ones that brag and they think they're better than you, tell them to shove it. They're grifters. Okay? And they represent a fake reality. Most people have kids. It is not a hack of life to not have children and then act like you're amazing and smart because you can travel everywhere. There's more to life than just freaking traveling, being a degenerate. Most of the people are probably polyamorous too. Freaking freaks. So that's my thoughts on dinks. You can't have kids. I'm sorry. I understand completely. I sympathize with you. But if you're just a dink and you think you're better than people that have kids, you're just a grifter. You're just a scumbag and a grifter, and you can suck on my tattooed trucker sweaty nutsack. And when I'm hanging out with my grandkids, you're gonna be crapping your pants in the nursing home, and nobody's gonna visit you. Tschüss.